Welcome back to another Slay the Spire stream. I am your host, Vegetable Bread. We're going to be playing some Ascension 20 Slay the Spire. I believe the next up in the rotation is Defect, which is also the most recent class we had a win with, so maybe we can start up a new one, get a good run. I really like Curse for 250 gold, if we can find an early shop, but there is none. Well, Curse for 250 gold is not very good if there's no early shop. And the only shop is on kind of a bad route. I guess we could get just this late shop and try to get 3 elites in the act. But even that route is not very good. Okay, so no to this one, unfortunately. 3 potions or transform a card or a trade out for boss relic. Well, I hate trading out for boss relic because the Defect starting relic is so good. Transforming card's probably not productive because you lose a strike and you get something random. Probably gonna do this route. Fight these 2 guys and then maybe we skip this guy and go over here. But if we do that, we hit this shop and that shop, which is awkward. So maybe we hit this guy and then go over here. And then just get the 1 shop late. That seems pretty good. We are getting a shop, so we could just take a curse and hold on to it for like basically the whole act. But then the 250 gold is also just like not very useful. But it's also possible one of these question marks is a card remove. I could take the 250 gold and then go to 4 question marks. And just hope that one of them is a card remove or a surprise shop. I think I'll just take the potions and go this way though. It's the safest route. Alright, we probably want Entropic Brew. We could just Entropic Brew, drink the Entropic Brew now and hope for like a, whatchamacallit, fruit juice. But I think we'll just take Entropic Brew and Liquid Memories. Those are really good. Plus it's kind of like I get 3 potions, even though I only have 2 slots. We don't have lethal, so we'll do some damage. Now we do have lethal. Floor 1 defrag is pretty appealing. Rip and Tear also quite good. I'll take Rip and Tear. It's better in hallway fights. Defrag's way better long term. Rip and Tear just like does nothing against the heart, but defrag blocks for like 10 per turn or whatever, depending on what kind of deck you end up as. But Rip and Tear is really nice for surviving. Really sucks to miss out on defrag, but I think it's correct. We can only block for 5 here, so we'll do that. And then I'll go ahead and spend dual cast. It does a lot more damage than strikes, so. Almost there. Barrage. Or Doom and Gloom. Probably Doom and Gloom. Doom and Gloom is really good against, I mean, it's good against all the elites, but it's especially good against sentries. And we have Liquid Memories as well. So I'll grab that. Okay. Then we will block the one with more armor, or we'll break the one with more armor. Doom and Gloom double defend. Oh, we can't double defend because Doom and Gloom costs 2. Regen potion. Well, I kind of want that. I guess I'm willing to give up Liquid Memories for it. I'm not super happy about that, but Rebound is great. Compel Driver is 2. Really good damage picks early on. So I'll take the rebound. Feel pretty good about transforming a strike here, given... Oh my gosh, a second Rip and Tear? Wow. Alright, here's a hard fight. Surprise. It's probably rebound, Rip and Tear. And then I guess we can either defend or dual cast. We have guaranteed Rip and Tear next turn, so that's 14 damage. So we probably have lethal, so I'll try to block this turn. Yeah, that's lethal. Okay, give me that 20 gold back, punk. I like self-repair, but I like reinforced body a lot. Reinforced body is really good. We've taken a lot of really aggressive options so far, so we're definitely ready to take a defensive on. All right, and we're ready for our first elite. If you take regen potion against Gremlin Knob, you can end up missing some. If the fight goes long enough, he'll hurt you pretty bad. But I kind of want to drink that Entropic Brew, so I'm going to do it. Okay, and a Focus Potion is nice. So clearly the play is a Zap Rebound Strike. Double Strike does more damage than Doom and Gloom, so Double Strike. Or Triple Strike, rather. So this is 14 with both, 24. It's not quite lethal. If we just reinforce body, he gains, he goes up to 29 damage, and we block for 21 and do 10 to him, so he's at 25. And then we have guaranteed dual cast for 20 next damage, so yeah, that's lethal. So reinforced body blocks for those 21 versus 29, so we could block for 8 with reinforced speed pot, but I don't think that's necessary. Oh, he only goes up to 28. Huh. I thought he went up to 29. Okay. Very good fight. It went really well. We did miss out 3 healing, but that's fine. Smiling Mask. Cold Snap is really nice. We already have a little bit of AoE, so we don't super need Sweeping Beam. And we don't have any source of Frost Orbs. Although we do have a source of Dark Orbs, so we have to be a little bit careful about how much orb generation we get, because we might want to manipulate that Dark Orb to do a bunch of damage. But I'm pretty happy taking Cold Snap. We want to fight more elites. Oh wait, we get more elites actually if we go to the right. Yeah, we don't want to go to this shop twice, so we should go to the right here. We're also dodging a couple fights. This is a little bit too many question marks. We're missing out on some card rewards. If we hadn't got such good card rewards already, I think this might be a mistake, but we've gotten really great card rewards. 2 Rip and Tears, Doom and Gloom Rebound, Reinforced Body Cold Snap. Yes, please. Okay. It's a fight anyway. Don't even have to worry about dodging fights. I think we want to set up Zap and block out. So let's do that. We could triple defend. It seems like a bit much. Rip and Tear does 14, Dual Cast does 16, but prevents me from doing 3. So even on the first turn, Rip and Tear does more damage. So I think probably just Rip and Tear double defend. Rip and Tear is the most damage I can do for 1 energy. Cold Snap defend, we take 1, feel pretty comfortable with that. We don't have lethal. This is 6 damage, she's at 20. Yeah, we could do 16. Okay. Probably have lethal next turn. If we draw any damage. Yeah. I need that duplication potion. Could take Recursion. We do have a Dark Orb. We're also against Bronze Automaton. So recurring Dark and Frost Orbs is quite good. We also have rebound, so we can like rebound recursion and then recursion again the next turn. I definitely wouldn't take recursion if I hadn't fought Gremlin Knob already, but we have already fought Gremlin Knob. So I think it's okay. Which of these are we losing? Speedpot can really reliably block for 10, and plated armor is a little bit less reliable. Plated armor can be really good against sentries, though. But I guess we don't have anything other than reinforced body that blocks for a non-5 number. So reinforced or Essence of Steel is a little bit awkward, because like the sentries are going to hit you for 1 and break a plated armor, and then 2 and break a plated armor, and 3 and break a plated armor. So it doesn't actually block for that much. Blocks for 10, I guess. Well, that's as much as I was hoping Speedpot was going to block for. Speedpot has more upside technically, but I don't think we're ever going to block for like 20 on floor 1 with Speedpot, or on Act 1 with Speedpot, so I guess we'll throw away the Speedpot. We don't have an artifact potion or anything. Oh boy. Probably want to zap Reinforced Body, block out, develop a Lightning Orb. We could like Duplication Pot the Defend here. That seems too weak. Can we break him? Max damage is, I guess, just Doom and Gloom Recursion. Which does 10 plus 6, 16 plus 8, 24. So he'd go down to 38, and he would not break. Breaks at 34. Okay, well I guess we want to defend and Doom and Gloom then. Oh wait, actually I guess defend, strike, recursion does more damage. Okay. And plated armor blocks for 4 right now and probably up to 10 in the fight. So I'll go for it. Okay, well, looks like this is the break turn. I guess we're probably not getting much use out of that plated armor. Hey, Sir Artemal, how's it going? I'm doing good. This is a bit of a tough hallway fight. Bias Cog's obviously great. We have recursion too. Doom and Gloom. Not much in terms of orb synergies, mostly just like we want strength for Rip and Tear, but if we take Bias Cog, then we have like crazy artifact synergy too, and then artifact synergy kind of is strength synergy, because you get like mutagens and flex pots and stuff. What was your challenge? Oh, the one you were proposing in chat the other day, with the no card rewards. Yeah, I think we go with Bias Cog. Did you do it on A20? I guess A20 was part of the challenge you specified. Do we want a golden idol? We're going to a shop up here. The max HP doesn't hurt that much. Yeah, okay. This seems greedy. So if we dip in here twice, we lose 11. We go to 25. We're in pretty good shape to beat this elite at 25, but can we beat 2 elites in a row without finding Lee's Waffle? Not so sure about that. We have enough money to go to this shop and buy Clockwork Souvenir, which we super need because we just bought Bias Cog. So we could stick our hand in as deep as we need to go, heal up here if we need to, and then buy Clockwork Souvenir, and feel pretty good about that. But we're skipping 2 elites to do it. It feels really bad to stick your hand in twice and not get it, though. Well, I think... So I want to do the elites, but the question is, do I stick my hand in here? We have a duplication potion. I'm going to stick my hand in at least once. Alright, I'm going to go for 2. There we go. Okay, Fossilized Helix is totally worth it. We'll definitely pay 11 health for Fossilized Helix. It's like worth more than 11 health on the first turn versus Sentries. Or it's worth 10 health, I guess, but... Okay, and now we can go fight elites, I think. Duplication potion, 25 health. And a shop in the middle. Yeah, we should be okay. Here's Sentries. We could Duplication Potion the Doom and Gloom. And then Rip and Tear. I guess let's Rip and Tear first and see where the damage lands. It kind of doesn't matter, though. Maybe I should just strike this one. Because the worst case scenario is Rip and Tear this middle one twice. Rip and Tear does so much more damage than Strike, though. 14 versus 6. Yeah, I guess I'll do it. That's not a bad outcome. Alright. Protect me, barrier. So I think we rebound a Cold Snap. And then we zap, and that actually kills one of them. Actually, I'm going to rebound on this one, and then I'll kill him this turn and him next turn. So this puts him at 13, and then this puts him at 10, so he dies to the Dark Orb. Because we're going to zap this turn, too. Alright, and then next turn we have Cold Snap to kill him. I think this is lethal. Bias Cog, Cold Snap, Rip and Tear? Yeah, it's definitely lethal. Don't even need the Bias Cog. Oh, shit. Oh, it's still lethal, whatever. I was trying to avoid punching the one that I knew I was killing, but then by punching the other one, I changed the Dark Orb target. Capacitor's great. Yeah, what a great Sentry fight. Yeah, Mob Bank immediately before we're going to a store, too. It's possible we skip this store. We don't, like... We saved 100% of our health in that fight, so we don't necessarily need help in the next fight. It's pretty greedy, though, to not buy anything. We have Bias Cog, so we should probably take Capacitor. I would love to take Cool-Headed, but I think Capacitor's right. Yeah, if it has a Clockwork Souvenir, we're buying something, but... Ooh, membership card is real hard to pass. Next elite can be Gremlin Knob again. It's either Gremlin Knob or Lagavulin. I can't afford membership card Apotheosis. It costs... Oh wait, I guess it depends on how the rounding works. Does that work exactly? It rounds down? You sure? Oh wait, no, it doesn't matter how the rounding works. Oh no, it does, yeah. I either can afford it exactly or it's one too expensive. I don't know which way it works. Yeah, exactly, right? Well, I guess we have to do it for science now. I was thinking membership card, leap card remove. Membership card plus smiling mask is kind of nuts too. Alright, does it round down or round up? It rounds up and cannot be afforded. We could take Centennial Puzzle too. Centennial Puzzle is quite good. Huh. Always costs 50. If you pick them up in the other order, does it? I guess always costs 50 says always. So maybe it just always. Leap plus remove is definitely better for our immediate survival, but I think our immediate survival is actually not super threatened. And Centennial Puzzle is way better in the long term. So I think we take Centennial Puzzle. Alright, it is Gremlin Knob. Speaking of threatening our immediate survival. I think it's going to be Zap, Rebound, Rip and Tear. It's a race. Oh, that's great. Horncleed is blocking for Fossilized Helix, so Fossilized Helix will hit the first big attack. That's really nice. I think we just go for it and Rip and Tear dual cast right now, because he still doesn't hit us. He only hits for 11. Rip and Tear is 14, plus dual cast is 16, so that's 30 plus 3. So he'd be at 23 next turn. We can miss. We can get triple defend, reinforced body capacitor. But even if we do, he takes 3 damage and goes to 20, and then we, no, we can miss over 2 turns. We'd get 4 attacks though, and then we can energy pot and still beat him with 0 damage. Yeah, there's literally no way to take damage in this fight, as long as we're willing to spend the potion. Easy. Ooh, old coin. Well, I'm glad I spent the mob bank, because it would be so silly to walk into the next shop with 700 gold and skip a membership card. Probably want to take Charge Battery. Bronze Automaton really tests how many defensive cards you have in your deck, and we do not have quite enough. So pretty excited to take Charge Battery. We could take a 3rd Rip and Tear though, which is pretty cool. But no, Charge Battery does. Do we need to rest? I'm not sure. We're gonna get Guardian to break before his like second turn attack. I feel pretty confident about that. That should happen. But then we don't really have enough defensive cards for me to be super confident that we're surviving like all of his defensive form turns. It would be really nice to get a Smith in, but my only source of Frost Source is this Cold Snap, so I can't like just sit back and block, and I don't have a Bias Cog combo, so I think we're gonna rest. Completely forgot that probably what we're doing in this fight is Dark Orb comboing him. Thanks, Akiran. Appreciate the reminder. I know that I don't have a hydration reminder on for my channel things, but when I saw your thing, I remembered to go drink water because other people have hydration reminders. So I'm gonna go drink water because I'm a little bit hungover and dehydrated. I guess the text of your message is also, this is your reminder too. So if you fill in the blanks there, drink water is pretty high up on the list. We could Recursion to move the Dark Orb to the front, making future dual casts easier. But I would also like to develop Capacitor. I think I'll develop Capacitor. I'm not too worried about dual casting right away. In fact, we kind of want to save it. It looks like we're not breaking him in time. We can almost block out, but almost blocking out means we still lose our buffer. This is 21, 26, yeah. We'd still lose the buffer. Okay, so let's just do damage with Cold Snap Strike. Probably not ready for Bias Cog yet, but maybe we are. Because that Dark Orb is going to hit really hard. This is not a super orb-dependent deck. Maybe we can afford it. I'm going to go for it. So our hand is exactly this if we don't rebound anything. We should probably rebound Rip and Tear. Oh wait, we're breaking him this turn, so we shouldn't rebound Rip and Tear. I guess we should rebound nothing. Which is actually a little bit tricky. The only way to do that is Rip and Tear, Zap, Rebound. So I'll do that. I want to Reinforce Body for 2, but then I can't Rip and Tear and then Reinforce Body for 2. I have to Rip and Tear first. And if I do that, I draw cards with Centennial Puzzle. I guess I can defend Strike Reinforce Body, and then the Frost Orb blocks out the rest. Blocks out the, like, 1. Or I guess defend Rip and Tear. Rip and Tear is the same as... Also gets only 4 damage return. Okay. Looks like we're getting our Centennial Puzzle broken here. So we can block for 10, take 6. It's a little bit scary here, because our Dark Orb is not in front, so we can't evoke it next time. I guess we don't quite want to evoke it yet. Could Rip and Tear do a little bit extra damage. I guess we could have Dex Potted to block out this turn. I didn't really consider that. I guess I'll just take the 3. Okay, so we know Dual Cast is up next turn. If we Cold Snap Doom and Gloom, it goes to the front. The Dark Orb goes to the front. And then it goes up to 52 damage next turn. So it would do 104, and we would be doing 16 damage now, plus 8 is 24, plus 3 is 27. 27 plus 104 is 131, which is not lethal. So we should probably just try and block out this turn. We can just Reinforce Body, Charge Better, Reinforce Body blocks out. And then next turn we can just like Dual Cast Recursion and put the Dark Orb back in the back. It's tricky. I think we have enough just damage to finish him off if we hit him for 104 next turn. But I think I want to start putting in some of that damage now. So next turn we'll just Recursion Dual Cast and not develop any orbs right now. And do a Rip and Tear. I guess I should have striked before that, but I did not. Alright, Reinforced Body blocks out. We could Rebound Reinforced Body to block out again next turn. taking 4. I don't want to skip too much damage while he's down, though. We could Rip and Tear, Rebound, Reinforced Body, but then we're only blocking for 7. We're taking 8. I really don't want to lose, though. So, like, if we do 23 damage, we're, like, really unlikely to lose, right? Having 0 focus is pretty scary. Or -3 focus, which is, I suppose, what is actually happening. We can Rip and Tear and block for 14. We can Rip and Tear and strike for lethal. Seems better. Okay, we got there. A little bit scary. All for One or Core Surge are the cool cards. Rainbow sucks. Core Surge seems like the obvious pick, given that we have a Bias Cog in the deck. Okay. There's no dildo in the background. What are you referring to? Probably guitar? I don't know how you would confuse a guitar and a dildo. Oh, are you talking about the cat treat? There's a little carrot full of catnip on a box there. Inserter seems great. We do already have a capacitor, which makes Inserter slightly less good. But as probably one of the best defect boss relics, I am not complaining about being slightly less good. Actually, these are all top tier. These are all good ones. Is it possible that we're a Snecko Eye deck? Drawing extra cards makes it more possible to combine Core Surge Bias Cog. It's very risky, but it's also really good. I think we take the easy route here. It's looking like this is a pretty successful run so far. We're checking off all the boxes. I could use some more Frost Orbs, but we're in good shape here, so I think we're just going to take Inserter, the low variance, really good relic. Alright, gotta outscale Champ. Shouldn't be too much of a problem if we're able to get Core Surge Bias Cog online. I would like to take this early shot because we have a bunch of money, but then the most obvious route from there is this, which forces me into a shop later, which is kind of awkward. We do have a membership card, so after this shop we'll probably get enough money to do something useful at this shop, but it bears looking around for other options. We could do this 2-fight route and then a bunch of elites on the left. I don't know if we're feeling quite strong enough to do 3 Act 2 elites. Also, there's just no shop at all. We haven't encountered any surprise shops yet, so the chance for that is building up as we go to more and more question marks. I don't remember exactly how many question marks we went to in Act 1. I think it was 4, if I had to guess. So this would be our 5th, 6th, and 7th question mark, which I believe would give us like a I don't know, cumulative like 20% chance of running into a surprise shop, which is not bad, but not great either. That chance is much more dangerous if we go on the right, where we would end up disastrously hitting 3 shops in a row. That would be quite bad. Actually, I think you're protected. I think you can't get a shop and then a question mark shop in a row. I think you can get a question mark shop and then a regular shop, but... I really like the left route, but not spending money when you bought a membership card and you have 500 gold is probably a mistake. So I guess I'll go right. Doesn't feel super good though. We dodged the looters. We should be able to get there with Bias Cog Rebound Zap, I believe. Definitely going to Rip and Tear and Zap. Do we want to dual cast? I guess we do, because right now our focus is as high as it's going to be. Core Surge prevents 1 focus down, which is nice. It also does a bunch of damage, so we get lethal. Appreciate that. We don't really have any energy problems, so maybe we ditch the energy potion. Cultist potion is obviously quite good. Big boy turbo. We get a... This is the 4th Rip and Tear we've been offered this run. We skipped one for something. I think it was charge battery. I mean, we didn't get any like strength relics or anything, so it's not like Rip and Tear is insanely good. I think this is probably a skip. Let's wait until the shop tells us what we're doing. This is strength scaling though, so we could pick a Rip and Tear just for that if we were like in huge danger and needed to optimize for immediate results. We heal for 11, which is valuable. We're only doing one more fight and an elite before the next fire, so I'm kind of inclined to take the card, but at the same time, taking a card right before you go to a potentially game-defining shop is kind of icky. There are really good cards in the library, though. We could get a 2nd copy of Core Surge, 2nd Bias Cog. We could find some Frost Orbs, Glacier, Cool-Headed, a lot of good stuff. So I think we're going to read. We got a Reprogram, very nice. Genetic Algorithms, pretty good. There's the Cool-Headed. I think a Self-Repair, Boot Sequence. Probably don't want the Capacitor, given that we already have a Capacitor and a Inserter. Melter is best in the fight that we just finished. I think we probably want Cool-Headed. It's not a sexy pick, but there's not really any super sexy pick here. I guess Genetic Algorithm is the sexy pick, right? Genetic Algorithm is certainly super good. Floor 19 is not too early, but it's not too late either. This is about as late as I'd want to pick up a Genetic Algorithm. We don't have Echo Form or anything either. So it's not like we can obviously stack it to 1,000,000. But we are kind of lacking defensive tools. The Cool-Headed is basically supposed to supplement our defensive tools. Cool-Headed also helps you draw Core Surge and Bias Cog in the same turn, though. Yeah, I think I'll grab the Cool-Headed. Cool-Headed is a very capable late-game defensive tool, much like Genetic Algorithm, so I don't think that's a mistake. Alright, what do we get? A whole bunch of stuff. We could buy all the relics. None of these are bad, certainly. We don't get to use a use the whatchamacallit T-set on any elites. This always applies on Act 4 Mega Elite, or the Act 4 Elite, which is something. This is kind of a terrible storm. Not really much here. Gremlin Horn tends to be pretty good at Act 2 elites, because Slavers and Gremlin Leader. So we should probably pick that up. Probably want to trade this Dex Pot for a Flex Pot. We have... yeah, indeed. I was hoping this would be a game-defining shot, but this is kind of a stinker. This is not much here. We should probably grab Ancient T-Set. It's good. So like Ancient T-Set, Flex Pot, card remove, I guess. Yeah. Throwing away a Dex Spot's kind of a bummer. Okay. I guess we're saving some money to go to the shop later. So now this looks a little bit better. No, I don't think we need Sweeping Beam. We already have Doom and Gloom, so we're not desperate for AoE. Sweeping Beam is nice against Gremlin Leader. We don't need card draw that bad. We're still a 3 energy deck, so card draw is a little bit scary. Okay. I guess Strike Zap Recursion is the damage. Horn Cleat, messing up. I guess let's draw. We're not. Oh, we are hexed. So there's a downside to Cool-Headed. But I think it's worth doing anyway. Get the Frost Orbs, get an energy for next turn. We'll probably be able to spend the energy next turn. Blocking for 4. This probably takes the buffer and then activates Centennial Puzzle, and we take 9. This is a really complicated defensive kit. We have like Frost Orbs and a buffer at the beginning of combats, and then Centennial Puzzle. It's just like a lot of stuff to keep track of for different sort of layers. We can't really block at all, so there's not really any point in considering damage. I think we Doom and Gloom, Rebound, Rip and Tear. Flexpot's an interesting idea. Flexpot, Rip and Tear, Rebound, Strike. Or I guess Doom and Gloom instead of Strike. Yeah, we are weak. So we're doing 6 damage, he's at 63. I think we're probably just going to try and Core Surge Bias Cog him next turn. Oh wait, if he... So we're actually guaranteed to get Core Surge Bias Cog, because he's going to hit our Centennial Puzzle. So we're going to get to draw 8 cards. So we're going to get all of these. As long as we don't somehow shuffle 2 days this turn, but we can't do that, so. Okay. Alright. Core Surge Bias Cog. We're blocking for 12. It seems like we should just defend. He's going to have a lot of trouble doing damage before we kill him. So I think we just try to kill him. Yeah. My god, I've wasted so many potions this run. It's insane. Charge Battery makes me feel a little bit better about card draw, and I want to do card draw so I can draw these at the same time. We've also got a Reinforced Body, and we're a 3 energy deck, so I think Charge Battery is pretty safe. These other ones are kind of garbage. I really like Explosive Potion for the Gremlin Knob fight, but these potions are way too good to give up for that. Sorry, Gremlin Leader. I said Gremlin Knob. That's obviously not right. 50 gold is more valuable than normal because we have membership card, so we should probably just grab that. Ritual Dagger's nice too. I feel bad for passing on both Genetic Algorithm and Ritual Dagger though. Could have had some pretty decent scaling. I wouldn't ever call Battery like necessary. Maybe it's because like I don't have like Frozen Eye or anything, but it's yeah, it's hard to use the use effects like what is it called? Charge Battery and like the Silent card that does basically the same thing, but it is an attack. What the hell is that card called? It's hard to use those effects super efficiently because if your deck is either built to use 3 or 4 mana, and so when you have like Sunflower type effects that like periodically give you an extra energy, sometimes you're not able to use it. Yeah, at 3 energy, I agree. I mean, I picked it, right? So I clearly agree, but. Okay, it is Slavers. So he's breaking our barrier, and then we're taking 21, drawing 3 extra cards. Defend is useless. We're definitely going to drink Cultist Potion, I think. So let's do that. Rip and Tear, good target. It seems like we probably want to Zap Strike. We can save the the lightning orb for Bioscog stuff later. There's Bioscog. Can I get a Core Surge? Thank you. So it's probably Core Surge, Bioscog, Cool-Headed. I guess I'll Cool-Headed first. We could also Core Surge the Flex Pot. Totally an option. Yeah, I think we probably want to save the Flex Pot. That was what I was thinking as well. But this is a dangerous fight. It's not like we're not getting a ton of damage, ton of value out of it right now. Plus, we can still Bioscog this turn if we Core Surge the Flex Spot. Now, if we wanted to do science, we could Bioscog and then Flex Spot and then Core Surge and figure out which debuff it hits at the end of the turn. I do not know what would happen. Because it would either affect the strength down from the Flex Spot or the focus down from the Bioscog. No idea. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Like, we don't really need Core Surge Bioscog in this fight, because you need to finish this fight pretty quickly. I think I just want to save the Flex Spot anyway, though. If we can. So we might as well get something out of the Core Surge. We could just use the Core Surge on the weak that's coming in. Actually, no, we can't, because if we play Bioscog at all, Core Surge will remove the first focus down. Alright, so let's Cool Headed, see what we get. Get Doom and Gloom. And then I guess just take the obvious line. I did that wrong. So we're gonna do it again. We Cool-Headed first, and then we Core Surge, then Bioscog. Wow. The plays. Okay. Alright. Oh shit, this time I forgot my cultist potion. God damn it. I always get into this loop where I'm like, okay, now that I've restarted the fight, I'll play it super fast, because I know exactly what I'm supposed to do, but then I play it wrong. I don't think I needed it either, but I'm not going to restart the fight with the knowledge that I didn't need it. Because that would be cheating. I was wondering why I didn't have as many effects in my bar when I looked down there. Then I realized, oh yeah. Okay, so we have 12 damage here. So if we put that both on Red Slaver, it's possible we kill him. But it's also guaranteed that we take a bunch of damage. So it looks like we might actually need the Flex Pot here anyway. Just to save ourselves from dying. We're getting a Cold Snap, so we're blocking for 12 there. So we're taking 20 damage and dying. I guess if we Cold Snap, Strike, Charge Battery, we're never dying. We're weak, so this Flex Pot doesn't do straight up 5 damage, even though these don't have either red or green text on them. They're doing still 6. So we would go up to 7 strength with weak on. So these would each do 13 minus the weak is it 8 or 9? It's 8. Or wait. No, it's yeah. Let's see. It's 25% less, so it's 3 damage left. So yeah, so it's 8. Sorry, 7 plus 6 is 13. It's 3 less than that, so it's 10. Okay, so these will do 10. Oh my god. So we can do 20 damage with these, and then a single lightning orb would kill him. Or if we hit him, even if both lightning orbs hit him, it wouldn't work. We could recursion and try to hit him with 3 lightning orbs. Oh my god, you're making so much noise. Why? Why are you running the dishwasher too? So block for 12 with Cold Snap. Probably Charge Battery. We could Recursion over Strike. It does slightly more damage. Does 12 damage. It's hard to... it's hard to predict what the line is going to be if we Recursion, though, because we don't know who that 12 damage is going to be on. So if we do 12 damage to Slaver, we can kill him with Cold Snap Strike. Yeah, this turn's hard to figure out. Okay, so we hit front Slaver, so we can Flex Pot Cold Snap Strike to do 20 to him, and then have a decent chance that he gets killed by a Lightning Orb. If he doesn't get killed by a Lightning Orb, we do die. So Cold Snap Strike has a 30% chance of blocking for 19, and then we take 1 damage, and it has a like 70% chance of dying. Whereas Charge Battery Cold Snap survives every time, but at what cost? We're not going to be able to Rip and Tear or Rebound next turn, most likely. Which is unfortunate. Excuse me, I gotta tell the dishwasher we're stopping it. Yeah, I think I needed to Core Surge the Flex Pot this fight. I think it was wrong to do the Bioscog. I underestimated how much damage was coming in the next turn. But if I block for 24, then I take like 9 damage, and I might be dead next round. And I'm going to be netted, so I'm going to be completely unable to block. So getting 1 extra energy is probably not helpful next turn, because I've got at least 2 attacks and I can't use them. So we're in pretty serious danger, especially if we don't kill a Slaver right now. So I think I am going to Flex Pot and Cold Snap Strike this guy. I think we don't win the fight if he doesn't die. So we're going to hope he dies. Hey, he died. Yeah, I was aware of the horn. That's fine. These are the cards we get to play, so we'll play them. Hopefully he dies, and we survive, otherwise we die. Alright, that's the way it is. Oh wait, I guess we're not dead. Cold Snap kills you. Charge Battery blocks out. We made it. I'll save the Lightning Orbs. Okay, well that was pretty sketchy. we're definitely resting here. Is Equilibrium valuable in the deck? Yes, it is, because we're trying to get these two cards together. So let's Equilibrium. Next fight should be a little easier because we've got Ancient Tea set. It's too bad we're not a vampire, because then we'd be able to eat these two and get back to full health. It looks like we're going to block out Centurion, and Mystic is going to break the... Actually, we can just block out both and hold Bias Cog. Yeah, I think that's probably correct. We could defend to charge Ink Bottle, or we could keep the defend for next turn. I think both of those are pretty reasonable. I'm going to keep it for next turn just in case. Alright, we got Core Surge Bias Cog. That seems good. We're already blocking for 14. Charge Battery gets us a next turn energy. I'd rather get damage than next turn energy. Actually, Rip and Tear is a little bit worse in this fight because you really don't want to be hitting Mystic. So I think I'll just punch Centurion. We actually need to do at least one more damage to Centurion. She only heals if somebody needs 21 health specifically. Or maybe it's 18 actually. Shoot, let me look this up. It's 16. Oh wait, no, it's 21. Okay. So it is 21, so we have to do at least one more damage to Centurion. So we're going to strike him, because both Rip and Tear and Lightning Orb have a chance of missing. I don't want to miss. Alright. I guess we Rip and Tear here. And I will defend to charge Ink Bottle here. Get ready for next turn. Cool-Headed draws a card and costs nothing. Blocks for 6. Oh, sorry, it draws an extra card because of Ink Bottle. It doesn't get us one energy back. It's like Nunchaku. Blocking for 12, taking 18, so there goes the barrier. Do we want to Doom and Gloom or Zap? If we Doom and Gloom, we do 10 damage, and he goes... or he's already taken more than 21, so she's probably healing right now. And she heals for 20, I believe? Yeah, 20. So if we Doom and Gloom, he goes down to 57. Heals for 20, goes back to 77. Only doing 3 real damage. So I think I'll favor Zap instead. Oh, she was buffing. That's unexpected. I could rebound the Reinforced Body. We're almost to the point where we're blocking him out for free. We kind of just need like 2 more Frost Orbs. But I will rebound the Reinforced Body just to make sure we get there without taking damage. That's the wrong target. Alright, we can hold Snap Cool-Headed to block for an additional 12. We're still taking 15. So we can evoke one of these Frost Orbs, block for 9, or we could dual cast one of them to block out. I guess let's see what we draw first. Equilibrium. That sounds like blocking out to me. Oh, we did not block out. That's surprising. Alright, now we're blocked out, because only he's attacking. Good dual cast to do some damage. It's unpredictable target, which is annoying. But let's do that. Do either Rip and Tear or Strike for damage. We could do Zap. I guess Zap does 7 damage, and it does it every turn, which seems good. I guess we can use Capacitor. We're almost there with just Inserter, but there's nothing else to do this turn, so... Here they are hitting with a huge attack again. We're blocking for 30 and taking 9. So we could block out with Equilibrium. Rebound Equilibrium is kind of cute. We could keep this hand for 3 turns if we needed to. How about we rebound Charge Battery Reinforced Body? Or we could Charge Battery rebound Reinforced Body. That makes a lot of sense because then we're generating extra energy for Reinforced Body next turn. But we probably don't need that much block. We could... I want to rebound something, but I guess there's nothing really practical to do with it. Yeah, I guess I'll do this line. It's okay. Alright, we're already blocked out. So do some damage. Sure. Ooh, almost got him. She might be buffing. No. Alright, what are we blocking for now? We're blocking for 42. So we are blocked out. I guess we want Zap. I guess Equilibrium? Alright, she's dead, finally. Or he's dead. Let's see, we're doing 28 damage. I should probably try to get Ink Bottle Charge for next fight, so that was probably a mistake. Yeah, she's dying, so I should just play as many cards as I can. Okay. Third charge battery? I don't know about that. First 2 were good. There's nothing we really want to recycle, although it's good for status effects. Champ doesn't do status effects though, so it would just be for this elite, basically. I think we skip here. No, we don't really do anything that needs debuffs right now, so I don't think it's worth it to try and get rid of artifacts. Meat on the bone. Well, that seems pretty useful immediately, so I'll take it. Alright, Book of Stabbing is very challenging, and Fossilized Helix is not very good against him. This is probably the run. Let's see what we get next. Do we need that? Maybe we just need to, like, race really fast. Rip and Tear, Strike, Cold Snap. So we get to draw 8 cards next turn with the thingy. So we kind of don't want to draw Courser to Bioscog now. We kind of want to draw them next turn. So let's just get punched in the face really hard. There's one half. There's the other half. All right. Maybe? I still kind of don't think so. We're taking 1 this turn. I'll take 1 to do 6, sure. Oh, I should have played Reinforced Body to recharge Pendant. Yikes. 24, we're not dead. Let's see, what are these cards? Oh boy. I guess we'll rebound the charge battery, because it looks like we're going to have trouble surviving next turn. Alright, he's doing 30, we're at 6. We don't have a lizard tail or anything. We're dead. Yeah, I don't know. I've had a bunch of Biascog Core Surge runs fizzle out. I feel like this one, it's really the slavers that killed us. If we'd been able to follow through on our plan and bring that that flex spot all the way up to Book of Stabbing, I think we might have done a little better. Flex spot plus whatchamacallit, Rip and Tear is really powerful. I guess we just never found like a glacier. Yeah. It's hard to blame it on that though. It seems like we had the tools that we needed. Just didn't have the health. Finding that meat on the bone earlier would have been really helpful. Also, this did not help. Maw Bank into immediate shop. Maybe we shouldn't have lost the max HP to the Golden Idol. I don't know. Smiling Mask also doesn't do anything. It just helps remove strikes. A lot of shop-focused relics. Smiling Mask, Golden Idol, Maw Bank, membership card, old coin. So we died with 400 gold. Next floor was a shop. Would have been a bit of an inflection point. Alright, well that's it for this run.